Hello people! My name is Rage and welcome one and all to some more Hearthstone. Yes indeed. It's been a while since I've done a Hearthstone video and I've finally had time to get back into this, properly play it, make some decks, do some ranked, do some arena, generally get to grips with the game again, and everything's been going pretty sweet. So what I thought I'd do today was play free games with my three favourite decks that I found that a particular... Well, two of them are my favourite. Well, one of them is my all-time favourite, the other one is a cold, I'm playing this to win, but I have no emotional connection with this deck, zero heart of the cards action, and the third one is a new deck that I've made that seems quite promising, and we're going to test it out in ranked today. So we're going to play 3 games, 3 decks in ranked, and during which I'll just be talking generally about my experiences in Hearthstone so far, my thoughts with how everything is going, with how the meta is shifting. But what I do like about the game is the meta shifts quite regularly, and it's good to see the actual ebb and flow and what people trend towards, and you know, generally speaking, is good. There are quite a few negative things, how like 15 cards in the game have become the go-to, play these cards and you've got a good deck. You don't really need anything else. I like to call them the scumbag 15. They're not really 15, it's just normally people have around 15 of them if they want to make a scumbag deck. Argent Squire, she's a scumbag squire. Who else we got who's ultimate scumbag card? Come on, there's quite a few of them typically, you know. I own like nearly every card in the game, so finding all the scumbag cards is quite difficult. Scumbag Engineer, nearly every deck, yes, that's another one. Who else we got? We got Scumbag, where are you? Scumbag Golem, nearly in every deck, although I do have a golden one which gives me a valid excuse to use it in decks, that's how it works. Who else we got? Scumbag Sun Cleric, that's the other one, Scumbag Sun Cleric. We got Scumbag Iron Dwarf, we got Scumbag Defender, but I've got a gold one, so it gives me an excuse to use it. And then also we got Scumbag Drake, but I got a gold one, so it gives me an excuse to use it. And we got... who else is there? Scumbag Advocate, the worst culprit, Scumbag Commander. God, that card. There's quite a few others, but generally speaking, they've basically been identified as the powerfulest neutral cards and get played in nearly every deck, and it made things quite boring, so I like to try and stay away from them. So my 3 best decks and favourite decks are Yugo Boom Shaman, Swarm This Bitch Warlock, and For Justice Paladin, which I've recently made today. Yugo Boom Shaman, a supreme... relaxed, you play laid back control deck, that's awesome. You'll see it when I play, I don't need to go through the deck list. Swarm This Bitch is my scumbag deck because, you know, it has Scumbag Engineer, Scumbag Cleric, Scumbag Dwarf, Scumbag Argus, it's just Scumbag, it is just a scumbag deck. This is the deck for when I just want to win. I don't give a shit. My least favourite good deck, but you know, I thought, why, when in Rome, let's scumbag about. And then notice my Yugo Boom. No scumbags going on, apart from the golden scumbags, because I don't care if it's scumbag, because it's a golden card, so fuck you. And then for Justice, which I'll go over when I play it, because this is a brand new deck, and I'm going to see how it actually plays in the arena. And not in the arena, that would be weird if I could do a custom deck in the arena, but yeah, there you go. I'm currently 2-star Masters. I've not been playing that much, so I'm not 3-star, but I'll get there eventually. It's just a matter of time. Once you know this game, winning like 80-90% of the time really seems to be stupidly easy to do. I don't know why that is. I've probably shot myself in the foot. Watch me lose all 3 games in a row. That would typically happen. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. Should we start with Yugo Boom, Swarm This Bitch for Justice? Probably... You know what, let's go with Cold Efficiency and we'll just swarm this bitch for now. I'm going to play 1 game of each deck and yeah, we'll see how the world takes us. The world of Hearthstone. Home is where the Hearthstone is. Haha. World of Warcraft humour. High 5 people who chuckled. High 5 people who smiled. High 5 people who had no emotional reaction at all. High 5 people who are getting sick of me saying the high 5 people. Oh, good warrior. Alright, warrior's a good test for a swarmy aggressive deck because they are quite hard to kill given all their armour. Good, a blood imp. Perfect opening. Don't need my dwarf now. Iron juggler. Iron juggler. Knife juggler is fine. And a soulfire. Yep, that's alright. Knife juggler's hilarious. Is flavor text. Some of the knife jugglers eventually get promoted to bomb jugglers, but they don't live long enough to be made into cards. Blood Imp, one of the, probably the fifth best opening move in the game. The first best is the scrub combo. The second, I'll explain the scrub combo in a minute, because it's what my group of Hearthstone player friends have called well, we've just named it the scrub combo. I'll explain it. The second is probably the cleric and the flame imp tied. The third is the void walker, and fourth is the blood imp. It's probably going to hit me in case I have an ooze. See, that is a misplay. If you play a weapon first turn, you should always use one charge just to do a bit of damage on the off chance that your opponent has a Swampu, so you at least get some value out of it. Fortunately for him, I didn't, even though there is one in that deck. Now, I played the Knife Juggler. I realise it's just going to get hit by his weapon and it's going to go, but at least I'm forcing it to use it, and he will take the damage anyway. He's not even going to play anything, so even better for me. I've not lost too much out of that card. I mean, I have given him value, but with the Warlock's ability to spam draw cards, it's not the end of the world. And yeah, so the scrub combo, let me... Alright, I'd rather just draw though. Ooh, Sylvanas, how are you doing? How you doing? Yeah, no, that gave completely the wrong impression, didn't it? So the scrub combo, best opener in the game. What you need for this to work, really, Shad Sun without a secondary. Alright, I guess I'll accept. I'll just buff up the flame imp, and then the flame imp, the blood imp, and then kill it, really. A lot of people seem terrified to attack with blood imps, and I don't know why. If it's useful, like, in that situation, go for it. There is no good reason not to just straight up attack with a blood imp. It works. That's cool. That is a golden twilight drake. I've not seen one before. Okay, so I could knife juggle. I could soulfire for the 4 damage, but that's still gonna die. That's kind of a awkward position. I might just power overwhelming it. That will probably be easier, so I'll use this opportunity to draw another card. Perfect. 2, 3, damn it, I can't play all of the things, but that's fine. I'm just going to power overwhelming him, attack the drake, he's going to die anyway for my turn, and then play the flame imp. I'm going to take the extra 2 damage, I'll probably swing at it, so I will lose it anyway, but that's probably the best card trade I can do there. The Warlock deck is still a little bit iffy on the correct order I should play things. I've not played it as much as the Shaman. The Shaman I just know, but with this, yeah, I'm getting there, but it's definitely a strong deck. But yeah, the scrub combo. So what you need is to your starting hand. You need to go second, so you got the coin. You also need a Shadow Step, ideally 2, and Defias Bandit. Now what this does for you is it means that on your first turn... Ooh, Novice Engineer, that will do. Yes, give me a card, give me an extra card. Oh, a Drake, that's alright as well. Probably should have played the Knife Juggler first, but... that's annoying. Alright, now watch me lose my Legendary. Here we go, probably oh, there's your Drake. Out of everything I had there, probably would have chosen that. That's not bad. I like it when Soulfire doesn't screw me over. I really want a chance to play Jaraxxus, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yeah, okay, so you go second, you coin up, play the Defias Bandit, he summons his 2/1 extra, so you got 2 and a 2/2, Shadow Step the Defias Bandit, play him again, Shadow Step him again, play him again, and then guess what? You're left with 3 2/1s and 1 2/2, and that is just phenomenal for an opening turn. It really, really is. I hope I draw Shadow Flame soon, that would be really useful. So that, in my opinion, is the best opener in the game. Play a Novice, I can always Defender Alexander, let's see what we get. Flame Imp, that's fine by me. I'm probably going to Defender of Argus these 2, and then play the Flame Imp. That makes them quite annoying to deal with. I'll do 2 damage to him. Kinda tempted to Soulfire just to put it to free, which means it can't trade that effectively, but I'd rather save that till next turn, so I'll play me my second Flame Imp, give him more targets. Warrior Dove doesn't have any way apart from Brawl of AoE clearing, and Brawl is a bit random, and he'll sacrifice his own Bodofist Ogre, most likely. I'm not even a fan of that card. I don't know why it's in his deck. What is he getting out of it? Yeah, it's a strong 6/7, but it just, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just don't like it. I don't like ogres in general. I've never been a fan of them as a race. Yes, I'm racist towards ogres. Oh no! Why is he going to hit that? Put it to 1. Have you got a whirlwind? Is that your plan? But it seems a waste of a whirlwind. Yeah, hit the ogre with that. That makes sense. What now? Well, what are you hovering? I hate card hoverers so much. Really? You're taskmastering my taunt away? Was it that important to you that you wasted one of your best buff cards? Is that really... And then you're going to taskmaster your taskmaster so you can taskmaster while you taskmaster? Is that your grand plan? Ooh, an Argent Squire. Let me draw again. And a Shattered Sun Cleric. Fantastic indeed. Okay, so we'll play the Argent Squire. Getting rid of that Ogre is going to be the priority here, which means, honestly, so he's got 5, that'll do 4. I wish it did 5, that would be kind of useful. So if I attacked with that, made that a 4, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to give up either Sylvanas or Lord Juraxxus to maintain the tempo in this game, which is obviously quite a depressing thing to have to do, but there's nothing else really for it. So I will use him to get rid of him, and then I'm going to have to run the Flame Imp into him, and then I could play the Soulfire now, just in case it chooses the Squire, then I don't have to get rid of Juraxxus or Windrunner. Yeah, I might do that. I was prepared to lose them anyway, so actually I can't actually kill it anyway, so there's no point in me playing it right now. I don't have enough. Oh no, because yeah, I don't have enough attacks. That's pointless. What do I just completely? Bro, that is what happens sometimes in Hearthstone. Your brain just goes, ha! Let's extensively think about the thing you can't physically do. Won't that be fun? Oh god, is he just going to hit me for 6 and 5? If he does, I'm going to be so upset. Oh no, he's probably going to hit the one of these two. Yeah, that's on that, and then he's going to hit that. Yep, and that's his turn. All right, that's fine. I can Juraxxus, but I don't want to lower my own health by Juraxxusing. And ideally, kind of want to kill that, like, really badly. But I'm going to draw just... Ooh, Mortal Coil! I could not have drawn... I could just literally not have asked for a better card to draw right there. Absolutely. And Blood Mage Thalmos. Thank you. I might play him. In fact, I might play Sylvanas at this point. He's not really got a way of effectively dealing with her. He might just use the Arcanite Reaper. I can bait the Reaper out of him so I don't get hit. So yeah, the reason I like to save Sylvanas is when I draw Shadow Flame, because Shadow Flame comboed with Sylvanas is amazing. But honestly, at this stage, it's better just to put the extra body on the floor. And due to the Blood Imp, he can't even effectively kill her with the weapon. He'll have to attack and then also use an Execute. And he can't play things before doing that, because otherwise she'll just take control of them. So honestly, in this situation, Sylvanas was the best bet. It's just upsetting that I can't do the gimmicky Shadow Flame Sylvanas. It's not really gimmicky, it's just amazing. Imagine if my opponent had 5 things ranging from 1 to 5 health, and then one big thing like Ysera with 12 health. On 9 crystals, with nothing on my board, I could play Sylvanas, Shadow Flame Sylvanas, kill everything but Ysera, then mind control Ysera. Like, with 2 cards, I get that kind of value. It's just too good of a thing to ignore. Really? He just hit me? Why would he just hit me? Don't understand why he'd do that. So what I'm going to do this turn is I'll run that into that, all things considered, play the Voidwalker, and then while I have the advantage, Juraxxus up, switch to being able to do that, and that's absolutely perfect. Yes, indeed. I'll save that for next turn. Although I could just attack with that, then attack with the Blood Imp, and honestly, that way I can clear the board. In fact, no, I've got my own attack now as well, and it's not going to do that much damage to me, so I'd rather just attack that. But I kind of do want to save my health. I do want to save my health. And Blood Imps, they are useful. I'll admit they're useful, but I'm going to be spamming Infernals out. So I'd rather do that, honestly. Save myself some damage and then use it on him. Yes, indeed. So, I mean, this is the Warlock deck. It really, the pressure never stops. And then you've got Juraxxus for the late game, if you're on the back foot a little bit, or to really cement your advantage. Because how is he going to deal with me spamming 2/2 Infernos every turn? He's not really, so... There we go. He's played his armor. What else are we going to do? Corcoran Elite. Run that into that. Yep, that makes sense. Cult Master. Really? Why the Cult Master? All I'm going to do is run Sylvanas into that and take control of the Cult Master. Inferno! And I'm going to summon my Scumbag Commander. Do that. Kill her. That'll take control of that. Attack that. There we go. Boom, boom. Bob's your uncle. We got this now. I don't really see any way of a warrior coming back from this. Unless he has, like... No, even then, because he's dead next turn. He has to clear my board. He's gone. He's deader. He is just deader than a dead thing. I realise best example you've ever seen, but... Yeah, so that's really... I mean, you've seen this deck. It's... Yeah, there we go. He's conceded. Well played, Mr. Friend. Well played. I mean, apparently... Juraxxus says well played! Oh, cool. A whole 10 gold. Yay! Alright, we'll go with Steady Shaman next, just to get the second one. Just to, you know, definitely make sure that we get I say definitely. I don't want to shoot myself in the foot here. Touch wood that doesn't happen. Because this is my most reliable deck, so it would be upsetting if this one lost after my unstable Warlock deck. Well, it's not really unstable, is it? It just rolls. It just rolls over people. You cannot... Especially a warrior who doesn't have mass clearance. It's too much to deal with. I feel such a scumbag using it. It's why it's my scumbag deck. But still, I would like to show you it, and you've seen it now. Probably won't be playing it. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll get rid of that. Blood Mage Thalmos is useful. If I draw like a Lightning Storm, or if I draw like a Lightning Storm, 5 mana, 3 to 4 damage to everything, really useful. Earth Elemental, fantastic, going to play him on turn 5 against a Hunter. He has to damage him to death, unless he has a deadly shot, but again, that's random. I like playing Earth Elemental straight away on turn 5 against everyone but a Priest generally, just because it is a very difficult card to deal with. Assuming he plays nothing of too much threat, I'm going to coin up to the Mana Tide, start getting a card advantage early. All this deck is all about reacting, clearing his board, getting a card advantage, and just waiting till you can slowly bring the hammer deck. This deck is like zombies, slowly and surely, not much of a threat, like individually, but inevitably you will be killed. You can never win. You might survive for a bit, but the crush, like being in a crush of this deck, just slowly, before you even realise, just gently stabbing your brain. Wow, that suddenly got dark. And I've got my Karn Bloodhoof. Now, Karn Bloodhoof is the shit. A 4/5, summons another 4/5, great card. Now, you saw earlier I had Ancestral Spirit. Now, okay, you'll like this. Oh, he had Kill Command, that sucks. But it still means he's wasted his turn, and just to do that, to kill a totem. And honestly, I would rather play... I'll just play my own totem for now. There's no point playing the Flame Tome. I might just kill it, and a taunt. Brilliant. So, Karn Bloodhoof. I have Ancestral Spirit in my deck. A lot of Shamans don't use that card, from what I've seen, and I don't know why. So imagine if he gets Ancestral Spirited. When he dies, he comes back as himself, a 4/5, with the Death Rattle, and he summons his Death Rattle. Then he could die again and summon his Death Rattle. Because of those two cards, and I've got the combo, fantastic, hopefully I get to use it, he becomes 4 lots of 4/5. He has to be killed 4 times, and only Mind Control counters that. Mind Control and a Silence, obviously, but having to kill him 4 times is ridiculous. It really is. Alright, given what I've got, I'm just going to summon another totem, whack them in the middle, and we'll just start beating him down with totems. What's the secret? Ah, snipe! No, my flame tongue! I set fire to the rain! No, not today. Not today, Mr. Hunter! Gee, I wonder if he's saving loads of beasts and Unleash the Hound to kill me in 1 turn in his hand. He might be! Goddamn Hunter playstyle, the singular deck that they use. Cannot wait for that to be changed. Alright, I've got 2 things on the field. Going to play the Earth Elemental because he would have to get... He's got a 33% chance of killing it with Deadly Shot, and nothing else he can do can kill it with very much ease. So here we go. Probably going to Deadly Shot. Come on, bring it. Let's see how much you can RNG. Come on, you're hovering over it. I know you are. What I like is you can tell if people have counters when you play a big thing because they instantly card hover and you can see it light up in their hand. Oh, an Earth Elemental, let me hover over Deadly Shot. And I've got 3... Yeah, that's fine by me, in all honesty. I might just Ancestral Spirit the Earth Elemental, so he's going to have an even harder time getting through that taunt. Ooh, what if this is Freezing Trap, though? If that's Freezing Trap, then I'll have wasted Ancestral Spirit. And it might very well be Freezing Trap. Until I can attack him with something else, I'm not risking that being Freezing Trap. I don't lose anything by keeping that on the field. I mean, he's got 11 turns of Deadly Shotting me before he wins that way. And if I lose to literally just Deadly Shots, then, you know, I quit Hearthstone in before it happens. Ah, I can't quite Rag next turn. That would be useful. He's clearly hoarding Beast to do an OTK, but I don't know why he thinks that's going to work for him. Okay, so I want to play something that's got more than... yeah, I'll Bloodhoof. Take heart, young one. Does Freezing Trap work when you attack a thing, or does it work when you attack him? I don't actually know. That's really irritating. He's still not going to get through my wall of taunts and everything, so I'm just going to end my turn for now. I literally, because of my lack of knowledge of the Freezing card trap, I'm having to stave off probably what would have been 14 damage by now. So there's the High Mane. A very good card, to be fair. Summons 2/2s when he dies. Literally, I've only taken damage from his class ability. I hate it so much, the Hunter class ability. Ah, perfect. Hex. Although I could just Rag and just really go for this, but no, I'll do the sensible option. I will Hex him. And then probably... Yeah, I'll just play my Azure Drake. And then assuming this is a trap, which I think it is. Oh, no, it's not. So it doesn't trigger when you attack enemies, which means I can safely do that fine. And then next turn, we will start bringing the pain and the Healing Totem, meaning that didn't really even do anything to me. What is his plan here? Like, he's got to get through 7, another 8, so 15, 17 points of damage before he can do the 18 he needs to OTK me with Unleash the Hounds. He can't get through that. I don't know what he's thinking. If I Defender of Argus as well, if I draw it, here we go. He's playing a few of them that he was hoarding. Kill command on really? That? I don't understand. I don't understand your game, Hunter. I'm just gonna rag next turn. I'll just bomb him to death. I don't need to attack him. You think I need to attack you? I don't need to attack you. My fire be purged. And then I'll attack the Direwolf Alpha, and I'll just leave it. Oh, for fuck! I just really imagine the when I played Rag on top of that. But that honestly, that looks like I just stomped him and he got unlucky. That is how most of my Shaman's games. Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm just watching Fral play. No, that's how most of my Shaman's games go. So games, that is the correct sentence. It just sounds weird to me. Oh well. Okay, so there we go. Time for my Pally deck. This is a new deck that I've made. I've not played it in ranked yet. I've played one practice game and it went alright. I just about won. I had about half health left. But we'll see how it fares against people who are in the Masters level. Yes, indeed. I'm not expecting to win this one. I expected to win with Warlock and Shaman. This one could go either way, so we will see. Quality, not a bad card to draw straight away. Hammer of Wrath, again, not horrible. Argent Protector, without something else to play on top of it, not the best card. I'm going to get rid of it. Honestly, I'd kind of prefer a different opening hand, all things considered. I might keep the Hammer of Wrath, just as the draw for 4, but against a mage, yeah, I'm gonna get a new opening hand. Come on, the luck. Not the best at all, but slightly better than my other. Oh god, this has not gone. Oh god, the RNG is strong with this mage. Brilliant Argent Squire in a mage deck. Okay, whatever you say, that's fine. Why is that in there, you scumbag squire, scumbag card user of? Come on! 2 kings and 2 fucking clerics. Well, this is gonna be fun. There's one modification I want to make to this deck. I have Tyrion Fordring in it, which the music when he plays is but honestly, I'd rather him be a Lay on Hands. I don't actually own a Lay on Hands card. One of the very few cards I don't own. And then he's going to exchange with the Squire. Yeah, that makes sense. Come on, give me something good. Oh, that'll do, actually. I can play another one of them, and I will just do that to the Squire, so it either attacks and gives me a card, or it doesn't attack. Obviously, I would have preferred to put it on the Fairy Dragon, but that annoying card, most annoying Fairy Dragon, is untargetable, so nothing I can do about that. Hopefully, he does give me a draw. Yeah, he's going to give me one draw. Not the best use for that card, but it's something at least. Fairy Dragon's going to hit me. Maybe a Sorcerer's Apprentice, maybe a Mana Worm. Something low and powerful like that. Don't be a card hoverer. Don't be that guy. Oh, Novice Engineer. Scumbag Engineer, of course. So far, Fairy Dragon, Argent Squire, and Novice Engineer. This person has literally only played scumbag cards, so that's nice to know. I might... it doesn't make a difference, actually. I'll just keep making him pick off them. Yeah, I'm going to take damage, but this is going to suddenly turn around once I get to about 6 mana and can start to actually play stuff. I could have concentrated and got rid of them, but I'd rather let him play more minions and get more value out of it. Especially as I've got, you know, the stuff to back it up. It's kind of awkward. That's kind of awkward. It's very awkward, actually. Kind of regret my decision not to consecrate now. And there's my Guardian of Kings. I just love the voice acting that he does when he goes down. Okay, so I could... I'll wait for next turn to Cleric, and... yeah, I'll just consecrate. This isn't going very well. I just don't have things I can play right now, and that's just going to get polymorphed, which is why he's not that good. I'd rather him be a Lay on Hands. And yeah, I really wish I had my second Consecrate. That would be nice. But yeah, I'd like to point out that so far this mage has literally only played from the selection of cards that are the powerfulest neutral cards. Yep, there we go. Continued. Still got Sylvanas. Literally their deck has not contained anything but scumbag cards so far, and look how effective it is. Yeah, I've had horrible draws, but still, it should not be that ridiculous. Alright, we'll just get more bodies on the field. He's probably just going to ignore them and go for me, which, you know, is the correct thing to do. Although it kind of will backfire a little, because I'll be able to clear those two. And really? No, he's just going to clear. Shout into that, and then 5 damage on me with the Sylvanas. I suppose that makes sense. What else are you going to play? What else you got for me? I might just play the Guardian of Kings here, all things considered, because he'll heal me up by 6 and give me a 5/6 on the field. Might get polyed though. What's this? Fireball? Nope, just going to put that back. Okay, just put that back. Nope, this time... oh, Frostball. Okay. Just in case I'm hiding a true silver champion up my sleeve. Oh, and now I'm down to 7. Ugh, God. First mage card all game, everybody. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, that's annoying. Okay. I could Squire, and no, but I need the health, honestly. I really need the health. Yeah, I'm just going to have to Guardian of Kings, hope I survive, and then Tyrion. The 6 health doesn't help me that much if he's got a Pyro sitting around, although Cat Pyro till 8 mana, so that, then Tyrion Forging. Hopefully he sheeps this, and the Tyrion can survive a bit longer, but we'll see. Justice. His voice acting is so good. If I turn this game around, I'm going to be so chuffed, but I've just been out of the carded here. Oh yeah, I've lost. He's probably got fire. No, yeah, it's Pyro. Coining up to a Pyroblast. Fuck's sake. Well, you know, that really does suck, but honestly, it just shows you my entire... Oh, he's got Golden Pyroblast. That's incredible. But that does just show you the exact point I was making earlier about the few scumbag cards. This person has chosen Mage for some reason. Don't know why they're a mage. They use 2 mage cards. What are they a mage for? Exactly. They've just got a deck full of the powerful neutrals, and it won them the game, coupled with my terrible draw, to be fair. But yeah, I'm playing another game because that is just... I've learned nothing about my deck from playing against that. I really haven't. All I've learned is that, yeah, I'm going to get screwed over if, you know, things align. So we'll play one more game. I don't mind my Hearthstone videos being long because it's kind of fun to watch someone play multiple games instead of just one quick game and then your video's done, leave it on in the background, switch between it. That's what I do with long. That is a much nicer opening hand. I'm going to go to the Kings, keep the Sword of Justice just in case. Argent Squire, good, I can play something on my first turn. Yeah, okay, much better opening hand here. This is going to be a much better test of this deck's actual ability to crush foes! I don't know why I get randomly aggressive like that. I mean, for justice! Right, that can go down. There we go. Next turn I can Peacekeeper. Peacekeeper is such a good card. Follow their rules. I love what he says. Paladin cards actually have incredible voice acting. Incredible. Okay, Voidwalker. Just keep it going. There we go. Knife Juggler. And that will do. Do I bother? There's really no point in bothering. And then next turn, probably going to reinforce. Always plan turns ahead. That's generally the best advice I can give any Hearthstone player. Just keep planning ahead. Why did he waste his drain life on that? Is he going to kill it with the imp? No, just wanted to get rid of the shield. Okay, whatever you say, my friend. There we go. Golden Harvest Golem. Awesome. Get away with that as a scumbag card because it's golden. You're allowed to put a scumbag card in your deck if it's golden. That is my golden rule. That's how I laugh now. After a long session of Hearthstone, I get a little bit, let's just say, into it. He's going to draw. First draw all game. Well, next turn I'm just going to hit the Voidwalker with that, because it's a safe bet. Ooh. I may just Blessing of Kings it. All things considered. He may just have an instant counter, but that's 6 down. Yeah, he's got no way of really killing that. Unless I've forgotten a Warlock card, that's going to remain fairly powerful for a while. Because I know at 6 he can just Soul Siphon it, but right now... Hellfire, Shadow Bolt. I don't have that much removal that can just instantly get rid of that, so I'm probably about to be proven wrong, probably forgotten a few cards, but you know, it's hard memorizing hundreds of cards, although I try my best, I really do. I try my best so much, I do. Power Overwhelming. Yeah, there we go, that's fair enough. Gonna attack and then Mortal Coil, I imagine. Oh no, another Drain Life. Okay, so I still get my 2-1. So, you know, there we go, I've got a lot of value out of that card. Which is really what it's there for. Alright, I'll go with my Sword of Justice now, seems I can instantly use something, and that will do. Tempted to just hit him with it, but I'd rather save it just in case. I realise I might regret that if he has a Swampoos, but that's the essence of the card game. You have to allow for luck, or unluck, depending. That's why I always like a nice philosophical debate. If something happens to you and you're like, oh, it's so unlucky, are you unlucky, or has your opponent got particularly lucky? Who is the one that's had the fluctuation of luck? Alright, so now I can... follow the rules and make that fairly useless of a card. I'll get buffed up to a 4/4. That is very nice indeed. Summon another one of them. That will do. And then I don't need to care about it. It's a 1/6. It can do whatever the hell it wants. And yeah, that'll do. So yeah, this deck is actually performing much better now that I'm not being scumbagged to death. Shadow Ball on that, yeah, that makes sense. Use that to clear that. Sensible move from him, really. Does he have a way of clearing them? Nope, for the Dalaran Mage. I'm not really a fan of that card. It's kind of hard to kill, but not the bulkiest of things. Also, my hand, by the way, Equality and Consecrate, double of both. I can clear his board definitely twice in a row. That is going to be awesome. Alright, this is also going to be a really nice little play here. Free. Well, it's a 4-4 now, I suppose. And yeah, might as well just get another 2-2 on the board. I don't really need to care about the stuff he has. I'd rather just hit him at this point. There we go. He's got such a task to get through. He can't really Hellfire because he'll kill his own stuff. Although his own stuff isn't that powerful anyway. So yeah, there we go. He's just going to wipe the board and make us all start again. You know, after all that work we went through to create minions, he's just like, nah, bro. Nah. There's no point in me noble sacrificing right now because it's just going to take a hit from a Dalaran mage. And honestly, I'm okay with taking 1 damage. I'm not going to lose sleep over that. He buffs it up to 20 and I'm like, yep, sleep lost. Sleep has lost, everyone. Oh god, an infernal. I dislike infernals, I do. The damn infernal things. Equality. Consecrate. Boom. Summon one of them. Noble sacrifice. Over to you, my friend. Over to you. I know you played that Infernal. I know you enjoyed Infernal. But I'm afraid you cannot play Infernal. Infernal not for you. You are not yet skilled enough to handle power of Infernal. So I must kill it for you. But it is okay. Swamp filled with powerful things again. And I will simply repeat move. Are you okay with this? Well, really, he's... Oh, God. Oh god, 4, 5, 6. I can even do it again. That is so funny. That is so funny. Oh my god. Oh, that is hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. There we go. So what's he going to do? He's not really got anything at this stage. He's pretty much screwed. I cannot believe he actually played 2 massive things again. And then just... Ugh. Hilarious. That's not even a... That's a good card when you've got high mana, because the destroying your mana crystal, really, you don't care at all about it. Oh, another Dread Infernal. He did, in fact, have another one. He dreads the Infernals, but can he clear my board on 2 crystals? Methinks not. So 1-1 on the Paladin deck, that's okay. Oh, can he clear my board? Can he clear my board? Oh, he's going to restore 5 health to survive. He really wants to win. Jesus Christ, just give up, my friend. Oh, Oh, well played. Hey, look, I'll coin. There we go. I can't believe I'm going to kill him with Scumbag Weapon. Coin up. There we go. Exactly damage. Take this for justice! Well, that was a fairly confident win, actually. I'm kind of happy with this deck so far. I need to do a bit more experiment with it, change a few cards around, but after those 2 games, I definitely have stuff I can work with. But, ooh, do quest everyone, win 2 games with Rogue Warrior. Alright then, I guess. That'll do. So yeah, there we have it, everybody. My 3 main decks, Yugo, Boom, Swarm the Spits, and For Justice. Let me know which ones you'd like. Let me know if you'd make any changes to them based on your experience in Hearthstone. And let me know if you'd like more stuff like this. I'm going to do some Arena. I'm going to do some... What else am I going to do? I'm going to do things! I'm going to do the things. I just don't really know what I'm even doing. But yeah, mine's been Rage. I'd really like if you enjoy stuff like this. It helps me know whether I should do more or change slightly. And yeah, let me know on the things I have requested. Mine has been Rage. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.